Well, you look at what you guys did to finish the season in the postseason. Talk about getting better every day in this offseason, by all accounts. You look
Yep.
at the roster, and it seems like you guys did continue to improve. What did you like, and what excites you about the way things sit now with what your group looks like?
Right, right. Like Rob said it best. We're not chasing star players. We want to get guys that's going to star in their roles, and that's the way I'm built. Being a part of championship situations and teams that had the opportunity to go win a championship and fell a little short, but winning the championship in '04 with Detroit as a player, winning it as assistant coach in Milwaukee in 2021, seeing how those teams were constructed, that's the mentality I bring. Like, okay, you got two or three or four big dogs, but then what does the rest of your team look like? And so the players we were able to go out and sign and that's going to impact winning, young up-and-coming players, a lot of them who hadn't really had a consistent program to be a part of, either changing teams or different coaches having different visions for a particular player in terms of a guy like Jackson Hayes and Cam Reddish, who kicked our ass. And when we won the game in the Eastern Conference Finals against Atlanta, Game 6, but he was 6 for 7 for 3. And the way he guarded Chris Middleton, that stuck with me. And seeing that young player does not have a consistent opportunity, well, he's going to get that in L.A. Torian Prince, a guy who I was with his first 2 years in the league when I was in Atlanta, 2016 to 18, before we left and went to Milwaukee. I know what Torian's built like, and now he's a seasoned veteran, but still young with a tremendous upside still left. And then obviously Austin, Rui, getting those guys back, Gabe, everything that he represents. A guy like me came in undrafted, kicked in the door, and now he's solidified himself as a pro and has shown the world what he's capable of with the run he was a part of in Miami. We feel great. And adding those pieces, what we have coming back, Vando coming back, like D'Lo, and now we get a summer and we get a training camp. We get all of that to really lock in and be together and build that continuity. So I'm thrilled, man, to be a part of it, and I can't wait. We're just getting started.
It's amazing. You and Rob Pelinka somehow turned the Lakers into the cute little engine that could, the underdog story. I got bad news for you. Now the expectations are raised. The cute little underdog story. It's over.
I know.
It's over.
And I want that. I embrace that. Like, I don't run from it. I run to it. And that's what we want. We want the fire at our feet. We want the opportunity to even go to a higher level. He and I, we have a great partnership. It's been great. A lot that we've gotten done. It's just been he and I, and it's eerily like just similar to the way we think. So the Laker Nation, get ready to put your seatbelt on and be in for a great, joyous ride, man. It only gets better from here.
One final one. You got a chance. You've coached and you've played with great players. You with Giannis, obviously, in Milwaukee, the championship year. What you see LeBron from afar, but now that you've coached him, and you're coaching him at a much older age, and he's still a dominant player. What's it like being around a player like that?
I mean, as great as he is, like, he's basically the Tom Brady of the NBA. I mean, and Bron is, to see someone come in with so many expectations and not only meet those expectations but surpass them, is mind-boggling. And the type of dude he is, we just texted this morning, the way he checks in and I check in with him, and just everything he does off the court for the culture, like his own school, and now him providing affordable housing. And he's a Midwest kid. Akron, Ohio is not much different from Saginaw, Michigan. So we got that Midwest thing in common. And also it was cool to see him running around with a Saginaw guy, Draymond, also, and sipping wine in France.
Yep.
That was beautiful to see. But Bron is the best, man. He's the salt of the earth, has a lot to carry on his shoulders. He's got his own family to raise and, put in position to be successful like himself, and just comes from a great family, great people around him. And again, just to see his preparation and what he puts into his craft, that's again, coming into the league as a coach, being with Kobe for 2 years, being with Giannis for 4 years, now being with Bron going into this second year, they all have that passion and that care factor about not just being available but being at the highest level and exhausting every resource to make sure they're in a position to really help the entirety of the environment that they're a part of, that they're leading. And so, again, my hat's off to him. I appreciate him. It's a humbling experience getting to show up to work and see him every day, just like it was with Kobe and Giannis. But Bron is special, man. It just, at this age, what he's doing is unprecedented. And hopefully, it's many more years, well, a few more
exactly
to come. But if there's anybody that can do it, he can play till he's probably 50. Just the way he takes care of himself, the nutrition, the sleep habits, the regimen, like everything he does, pre-work, during the work, post-work, the recovery process, everything he does to make himself, again, not only available but elite, is second to none.
He's coaching his son's team out at Peach Jam. Are you texting him any
tips?
I
texted him a picture. I texted him a picture. I said, what you over there cooking up, man?
Coach
said, I got some ATOs.
Oh.
And, they got this stuff on the internet now where you can't escape.
That's right.
So you see that? And I'm not gonna read what we exchanged. I said, "What you over there?" He was laughing like
he's drawing up plays.
Yeah.
Too good.
Hopefully, he's not taking my stuff because I definitely use his stuff. But he can have some of mine too, though.
Well, if you talk to anybody around the NBA who's ever spent any time around Darvin Ham, they all come to the same conclusion. He's a terrific guy. You've put in so many years.
Yeah.
Not only did you finally get the chance, but you absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Thank
We're so
you,
happy for your continued success. I know it's going to be great for you, and we appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the summer, right?
Appreciate you. You do
all
the
right.
same.